So in my previous video I showed you how to replace the fill valve for a standard toilet. Took me about 5 minutes or less, and the toilet's now working perfectly. You can see here I have the new valve on there and everything's working great. Now a couple things to be aware of after you install it is the water level in your tank here. You adjust that with this little knob. Turn it clockwise for more water to raise it, counterclockwise for less water. It'll shut off once it reaches that height. Of course, this is our overflow pipe here. If any time water gets above this pipe, it'll start to overflow into there, which would obviously prevent a flood from happening. You always want at least a 1/2 inch difference there, so it never gets close to that overflow point. And that's exactly what this will control. So, rule of thumb, give it about 8 little turns for every 1/2 inch. Okay. Next thing is to be aware of how much water is in your bowl, and that's controlled by this valve here, which goes to this hose, and that's what fills up our bowl. So let me show you. Flush that. Less water if I turn it that way. See very little water coming out here. And if I tighten it, lots of water pressure, which is going to increase the amount of water in my bowl. Rule of thumb, always start about halfway and then make small adjustments as needed from there. Once you have those two things figured out, you're pretty much done.